Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Daniel. Today I'm going to talk about two things that I do at a daily basis in order to go through some of the struggles, some of the stress and problems in life. In life, I think we go through so many different struggles and problems. It's very hard to pinpoint what these problems are, and it's hard to even give you an answer to those problems, right? Because it's life, It's very dynamic, small things that may stress you, from just people, congregation, and so forth, There are millions of problems that has potential to give you stress. And although stress is subjective and it depends on how you look at things, it's very hard to avoid that, right? I try to keep my life as basic as I can so I don't go through so much stress. Try my best to keep things simple, to look at things more objectively without my emotions being involved. But it's very, very hard to do that at times when you have things on your neck and there's due dates, decisions you need to make, and these customers, these people are waiting for your response. It could really drive you into a rut that it's very hard for you to get back up. But because of these two things that I'm about to share, I am able to come across, break through all the challenges and kind of push through this time of struggle. The first thing that I do when I'm in the middle of stress is to walk. Now, this may sound very off-putting as it may not be the solution that you are after, but yes, walking, in other words, isolating yourself from everyone and going out for fresh air is what I meant. So let's say it's raining, I go for a drive. Somewhere around my area, go to a park or a walk or a bay, a beach if you're nearby, and you just sit down and I just sit in my car and I just look at outside. Let my mind do its thing. I don't try to think of something. I think what my mind wants to think. By doing so, I bring myself to present, right? And keeping yourself in the present moment is so important because it will start to make you see what is important in your life and what isn't. It will set your priorities straight and your goals. It makes you reflect on what you need to do in order to achieve what you want to achieve. And so I really encourage you guys to go outside, go for a walk. Note, you need to do it by yourself, right? If you go with someone, it's very hard to have that silence, to really reflect on what you've done, because you kind of get into this conversation and it kind of takes you away from where you want to be. So I suggest you to go out by yourself at night, morning, whichever time of the day. Especially when you're going through so much stress and when you think you have no time, that's when you leave, because that's when I leave. When I have so many things to do in my to-do list and I need to get back to these people and I need to make these decisions, that's when I get myself out of the room, out of the house, and I just go for a drive. Now, it's something I've been doing for the past couple months and it's been helping me so much, clearing my mind and really put myself back onto track, start fresh. So I recommend you guys to try that and feel it for yourself. These are like self-intuitive things, like you do it yourself and you need to feel it for yourself in order for you to learn it and be able to blend it in your life. This is one of the most important thing I do. It's the number one thing I do when I'm in stress. The second thing I do is visualization. Now this happens once in the morning when I wake up and just before I sleep at night. This visualization is a method that a lot of celebrities use, a lot of successful people, entrepreneurs, and all these gurus, right? They use it. It's what they say it brings them success in life. Sometimes when you overheat those things, you kind of become a little bit skeptical and you're like, it's too cliche. You feel like you need to look for something else, for another solution, but it's so important once you start doing it, and once you start doing it properly, when you start seeing your goals into your life, it helps you so much with putting yourself into the mindset of success, right? This happiness, what your why, thinking about your why you're doing what you're doing, what is pushing you to do what you want to do, and why is this so important to you, And how I do my visualization is very simple. I make it fun, I don't think of anything else but my success, right? I'm very self-centered in my own success, so I need to be the rock star, So I imagine myself being in the middle of the conference room, speaking in front of thousands of people. It's good to be specific, 5,000 people. I imagine myself talk about what topic that I'm going to talk about. For example, about following your passion, let's say. I start to imagine what I'm going to talk about, and I just start saying things in my mind. Even these little moments of me drinking water on the side, wiping down the sweat off my head, and walking down the stage, meeting all the people that I spoke in front of. These little things that I think the successful people would do, I just think about it, and I just imagine myself doing the same thing. If you want to visualize your investment portfolios, you start to think what you will have in your portfolio, which house, which location, what stocks, what company, what currency, what silver, gold, whatever it may be, whatever you want to possess in life. You start to visualize it and start drawing the map of this vision board in your mind. You can be as conservative as you want, and you can be as wild as you want. It's up to you. But I suggest you go, wild with it, but whatever it may be, I want you guys to do it for 10 minutes when you wake up, and 10 minutes just before you sleep. 20 minutes of that, and maybe half an hour of yourself outside, going for a walk. 15 minutes of your time every day will help you with finding solutions in life, helping problems, releasing those stress, putting yourself back on track, and think objectively, and you'll be able to prioritize what you really need to do to get yourself moving. So I hope this helps you in somewhat way. I really encourage you guys to try, give it a go. There's nothing to lose, and the best things about this, they don't cost you a dime, right? They're free, right? I hope you guys found this a little bit helpful in your life, and I hope you guys keep yourself positive, especially during this time when a lot of negative things are around the world. I want you guys to keep your head up and push forward. Leave a comment, like, thumbs up, share, subscribe and all that. So until next time, I'll see you guys soon.